Alright guys, welcome back to another video. I have another video for the series. Today I have Christmas wrapping paper. We're going to see how strong this is against these calibers I have here, which is 22 all the way to a 308. And you know, Christmas paper is very thin, but when it's compacted, how strong is it? I have roughly about 1,000 square feet of Christmas paper here. I cut it into 10-inch pieces and then just wrapped it around just to make it a little more compact. And I have it clamped down with these clamps just to make it stronger. I mean, it is a lot harder. So let's see how strong is it against these calibers. And go check out my other videos of the Christmas ornaments that I did. And let me know what else y'all want to see. I mean, all December is just Christmas stuff. So yeah, and don't forget to like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 10,000 subs so I can get a 50 BMG on the channel. Yeah, let's get to it. All right guys, so let's get started with a 22. Let's see if it goes through. I hope this video doesn't end quickly, but let's see. 22 right here. All right, so we have an entry hole right here and we don't have an exit. There's nothing. I have this little piece of 2x8 back here to see if anything goes through, but it did not go through. I'm not gonna count, like see what it went through, because I'm not gonna tear all this apart. But once I finish with everything, I'll see if I can find the rounds in there. But 22 didn't go through, so let's go up to 9mm. All right, now 9mm out of my Glock. Let's see how this one does against Christmas wrapping paper. Okay, entry hole right there, but I don't see an exit. My piece of wood back here is clean. So far, y'all can see how thick it is. I mean, without it being compressed down, it's about a foot thick, but now it's about 6 inches right there. So 9mm did not go through. Dang. So yeah, now let's go to a 45 ACP. Let's see how that one does. All right, now let's go 45 ACP out of my Rock Island 1911. Let's see how it does against Christmas wrapping paper. Okay, we have an entry right here. And I don't see an exit. My piece of wood back here is clean. There's no exit. So far, it's been holding up pretty well. Dang. I mean, 45 is a big punch. It's not as fast, a fast round, but it's a big punch. But it didn't go through. So it's time to move up. Let's do 5.56 now. All right, let's go. 5.56 green tip. Let's see how it does. It's a very fast round, so let's see how it does. Every time, safety. I saw a bunch of stuff fly out, so let's go check that out. Very small entry hole right there. Did it go through? Leave it down in the comments. Yeah, it went through, but it went through it low down here. So it must have hit my wood I have down here. Dang, the bullet is right here, but that's crazy. Look how the bullet ended up facing upwards. So that bullet went through there, and then as it was flying through there, it was spinning because it ended up upside down. Well, upside up, compared to the direction that it's flying. That's crazy. Check that out. All right, let's move up to 7.62 at 39. Very fast, powerful round. So I believe this one's gonna go straight through it. Let's see. Safety was still on. Dang. So entry was right below the 5.56, right there. And this one did go through. It went straight through my 2x8 over here. Big old exit. Yeah, check that exit out right there. Dang. Well, that was cool. All right, now I'm gonna move up to, I'm gonna do the 308 and then I'm gonna leave the slug for the end because the slug is gonna break through it. But let me move them around so I can get them back lined up and get a good 308 shot in there. But as I'm doing this, I'm gonna go ahead and look for my 22, my 9, and my 45 round. So these little ones are about roughly 30 square feet of wrapping paper. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6 times 3. That's 180 square feet right there. And then on the 7th, it's stuck in the 7th right here. Stuck right there. Let's see which one that is. So it's, well, not on the 7th, it's actually on the 8th. So that's 7. And then on the 8th one, it's stuck. Which one is this? So this is the 45. Dang, look what the wrapping paper did to that 45. That's crazy. I didn't know wrapping paper was that tough. So seven sheets of 30 square feet. That's 210 square feet of wrapping paper. So that's 8. Let's find the other ones. 8. These bigger ones right here, these are 300. So I don't, oh yeah, here's the 22 right here. Here's the 22. It stopped on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the 22 went through 8 sheets of 30 square feet. So 240 square feet of wrapping paper. That's the 22 right there. And then this is 300. See if I can find that 9. Another 300. Another 300. Another 300. Okay, so here's the 9 also. So the 9 went through. So these are 8. 1, 2, and 3. So this is the 9 right there. So this one went through like 600 square feet of wrapping paper. Dang. That's crazy. Check this out. Look at them things. So that's 9. No, this is 45, 9mm, and 22. They are Smash down. All right, so I'm gonna put that back together and I'm gonna go 308 and then the slug. All right, guys, so let's go 308 now. Let's see how it'll do against this. I backed up a little bit because it's a little bit faster, but I'm gonna just free aim like that. I'm not gonna hood or anything. See if I can get it right down the middle. All right, let's go. 308 versus Christmas wrapping paper. It'll take down a deer, but would it take out Christmas paper? Okay, so entry hole right there. And did we get an exit? Yeah, I believe we got an exit too. Or did we? Oh, snap, it's right here. Dang, it's hot. That's the 308 right there. 308 right there. It went through it, but barely went through. Dang, that's crazy. I didn't think a 308 would actually get stopped by it, but dang, that's crazy. That's it right there. It's just a little hot. So yeah, that's it right there. It's still hot. Dang. Well, I'll keep that. So yeah, 308 went through everything except that last part where, you know, it was losing all of its force and it just ended up right here. All right, I got one more, the last one, the slug out of the Shotty. So let's blow this paper up. Let's see. Sheesh. Well, that's a big old hole right there. That's a quick way to open Christmas presents, ain't it? So yeah, I went through that one, that one. There's the wad right there. Oh snap, the slug is right here. Dang, check out that slug right there. Smashed. That's crazy. Yeah, but the punch just made a hole through this, and this. But there you go. So yeah, guys, this is what these rounds do to Christmas wrapping paper, or more like, this is what Christmas wrapping paper does to these rounds. Check that out. Look at the slug. That's crazy. Smashed. The 45. Oh. The 45. Smashed down. Look at this, is a 308. 308. Get it to focus. The 308 right there. 22 and 9. Yeah, Christmas paper is actually stronger than what I thought. But yeah, this was a fun video to make, and keep liking, keep subscribing. Let's get to 10,000. I want to really get a BMG on here, so yeah, keep subscribing like I told y'all. So yeah, let me know in the comments what else y'all want to see, more Christmas stuff or anything else. But yeah, see y'all. Big hill out. Forgot about that one.